Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, it's not going to be it's going to be a bit special for me, maybe not for some of you guys, but it's going to be very special for me because obviously within the last, I want to say, month, it's been a journey on just the Nikke account itself, right? So as you guys could see, we are a little over 400 away from hitting 100,000 battle power in Goddess of Victory Nikke. And that's just crazy. Because obviously this is a number I should have already been at long time ago. But obviously, as you guys know, and if you don't know, I took a I think it was actually 3 months. Because I came off a month after the game. No, so it would be two months? Yeah, I think 2 months. I took a 2-month break off of Nikke only because I didn't like playing Nikke on my phone. I hated playing on BlueStacks. And obviously I came back because they got a PC port. I could care less for the Chainsaw Man collab, but they did get a PC port, so I came back to the game and started making content again. So like I said, I am a little over 403 exactly. Battle power away from getting 100,000, and we're gonna talk about how I did all of that stuff. So make sure you guys subscribe and like, and yeah, so all I gotta do really is just upgrade these characters that I use, right? Right there we go. We're gonna upgrade Laplace here. We're gonna upgrade Polly. Polly, how much power did we go up by? Okay, and then we gotta upgrade. Do I have enough to get the... I do not. Snap. Are we there? We are so close. Okay, I know how we can get there. Oh my god, we could get there. We're going to upgrade this gear. If we can. Level 1. That was a big chunk. 100,000! 6 digits! Yo, let's go. Yo, we hit 100,000 battle power in Nikke. Again, this is a number that's long overdue. I should have already been at this number, especially since early on in Nikke, I was, I want to say considered at willpower, right? When I was at 40k, like everybody was at like 10k, 9k, 7k. Like I was at 40k power within like 3-4 days of the game. That's because I spent a lot, right? I want to say, right? I don't know. But when I was at 40k, that was like where like whales are at, right? I spent a lot early on. I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars early on in the game. So, yeah, but we did get 100k. So let me tell you guys how I keep my power up and what I do, right? So obviously, I spread my resources around, right? Now, just because you have characters that are 3-star or even core dupe doesn't mean you have to have them on your team to hit 100k. As you can see, I have Litter and Modernia on my team, who Litter is 0 stars and then Modernia is 1 star. But obviously, these are characters that I know I'm going to use on every single one of my teams, right? That's why I just keep them there. Now, Polly is a character where she actually has use to me because she gives an attack buff, so I actually put her on the team as well. And then obviously Senti and Laplace. Laplace is my brand and everything. I'm going to use her everywhere. And then Senti's also a character I love in this game, so I'm going to use her everywhere. But I was lucky enough to get them core dupes, right? So I already have characters like Helm as well, who's 3-star core 1, but she's not on the team, right? And that's simply because I spread my resources, right? Just because you don't need to have or your 3-star limit broke or LB3 characters on the team to get 100k power, or even to progress, right? Once you get past the 160 wall, let's say. And even if you didn't get past the 160 wall, you could always work on that one character that's already past 3 stars. Or at least at 3 stars. So obviously what I do is, again, spread my resources. I upgrade gear as well. Now, as you see, I don't upgrade my gear heavenly, right? Look at my litter. Level 1 on the shoes, level 1 on the headpiece, level 0 on the chest plate, and then this is actually level 2, but it's overload gear. This is the highest piece of gear I could give her, so of course it's going to be leveled up. Even my Polly, level 0 gear all around the board, right? My Modernia, level 5, level 1, level 0, just because I need an increase in DPS. Laplace, level 5, 3, tier 8 level 5, and then level 0 tier 9 boot tier, and then even my Senti level 1, level 0, level 0, level 1. So their gear is not upgraded heavenly either, right? Their gear is not heavenly upgraded either. Obviously, there's stuff that push up their power a lot. If you've noticed, actually, for all these characters, obviously Litter is 0 stars, so I can't get her past this, but her rank is level 10 for her attraction. My Modernia is 1 star, or my Polly is 3 stars, but hers is level 10. This is a character I just started getting up for the attraction. My Modernia is 1 star, so her attraction is level 20. My Laplace is 3 star core 1, so her attraction is level 21. And then obviously my Senti, her attraction is also level 20, right? So you also want to get the attraction very high for characters you are going to use, right? Not for characters on your team, because okay, let me reword that. Not for characters that like are just 3 stars, but for characters on your team, I want to say, right? Because for example, Senti and Laplace were characters that I was already getting their attraction up before I even started getting dupes for them. Modernia is someone who's always going to be on my team, so her attraction is up. And then obviously later somebody I'm always going to use, right? Polly, like I said, she's new to the team that I put on recently. So her attraction is just now going up, right? But I try to keep my attraction, or use my gifts at least, on characters that I know I'm going to use in the future, at least in some type of content, right? Not just like anybody. Right, because for example, my Helm, I think she's attraction 14, right? That's because I was using her early on. Not never ever gonna use her again, but I am gonna use her again. But right now, I have no need for her. Purity, right, level 3. Even though she's 3 star, she's not a character I use much, right? Even though she's a really good character, I don't use her much. Haran is a character, obviously. Level 19 attraction. She was a character I used literally through early game to end game. I still use her sometimes here and there. If Laplace can't get the job done, I'll put her on the team. Snow White is a character I just started getting her attraction up simply because of Modernia, the Modernia boss. Rupee is a character where early on mid game I was using her over like everybody, right? She was my main burst 2 unit. So of course my attraction are gonna be, you know, whatever level it can for characters I know that I'm gonna switch in and out between, right? A character like Sakura, for example, is a character that will never see an attraction as high as 10, at least for a long time, right? Maybe if I advise her every day, like in months and months and months, you're gonna see stuff for her, right? But as of right now, she's not a character I plan on using ever, really, besides for the train, and even that's still not enough for me to give it to her. Biscuit is a character I start using a lot heavily too, so her attraction is rank 20. I literally use Biscuit everywhere, like everywhere, right? So keep that in mind. Pepper is probably someone who has high attraction at 11. It's not as high, but 11, because again, I used her early on. Rapunzel, what? Oh, because they said there was a star. If you looked at my Rapunzel, it said there was why is there a star in the middle of my Rapunzel? What the heck? But yeah, she's ranked 10. Like, again, you just want to, like, kind of, like, do that, right? Get your attraction up for these characters that you plan on using, right? Everything else is just general team, like, what's it called? Like, for example, your recycle room, those are just general team stats. So those don't really matter, right? I mean, I don't want to say work on that because it's that, like, it matters, obviously, but, like, this is just comes naturally, right? This is not something that I focused on to get my power up. It was really just attraction, because it wasn't gear. It was just attraction and then spreading my resources out, right? So, damn. Yeah, that's all I want to say I was really doing. Just spreading my resources and working on attraction for the characters I know I'm going to use in the long run. Out, like, in general, right? As you see, Emma is a 3-star character, 0 attraction, because I know I'm never going to use Emma. Not saying she's bad, I'm just never going to use her because I have better options. If I have Rapunzel, why would I use Emma, right? And it kind of goes the same way for characters like Crow, characters like even Alice, right? Why would I use Alice? I think I'll use Alice in the future, but right now I'm not going to use her. Crow is somebody I'll never use for DPS. Volume's a burst 1 character I'll never use. Rupee's a character I'll like use maybe if I need a showcase and stuff. But these characters on here, from Soda, Maiden, Julia, all these characters are characters I'll never use, right? The only characters that will have attraction are characters that I know I'll use in the future, or if I'm going to use them right now. Not right now, but characters I know I'm going to use in the long run, right? So that's how I spread out my resources. And yeah, that's how we got 100K. So you guys let me know what you guys do or what you guys did to get to 100K, how you guys are upgrading your power, what you guys are doing. And yeah, it's going to be your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.